Welcome to Aurei Plays 7 Billion Humans. This is episode 37. We're progressing nicely with these optimization challenges. Let's go for Seek and Destroy 2. And let's see how we're doing here. Shred all cubes in order from smallest to biggest. And I'm just a little bit over. Let's see. Can we... let's first look at the speed challenge. So what we can do, I think, is move this into the else, right? Because if we're not swapping, then we might be at the top. This should be slightly faster. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Okay, cool. Okay. So then I'm gonna move this back up here, I guess. And we're gonna see. So how many commands do we need to cut? I think 2 again, right? So I think we can do the same optimizations that we did for the simpler level, and we should be fine. Yeah, we can cut 3 commands, so I think that's this one. That's this one. Here we can just pick up mem1, and that's this one, but then here we need to say and mem or mem1 is 0, or mem1 is nothing. I guess it does something wrong if there spawns a 0. Oh, there actually are 2 zeros. Okay, that is smallest to biggest. Let's just let them run through this. Let's a little bit faster. Okay, let's see. European. Yeah. So. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we got a different set this time because there are no zeros in there, which might mean that this is not good enough. But if we do get zeros, this could be. Yeah. Okay. So. I don't know how many failures there are, quite a lot, but this does match the optimization challenge. It's a little bit hacky, but it works out. Okay, let's continue. Seek and Destroy 3. Let's see. Okay, so okay, it's quite complicated, but I think in essence, like the stuff we're doing makes sense, right? So let's move this one over here. That should help. And then what are we doing here? So yeah, if you're not, just keep moving down. Else, if you have a shredder, then you're gonna go there. Let's see. Oh yeah, so okay, so the problem is that we're walking back and forth as well. So we could do that more quickly, right? So we can get rid of this. But then what we want to be doing is basically say, hey, if so we want to step right instead. And we want to say, hey, if there is a data cube, then we go and do this. And if there's not, then we let's put that in the else then, I guess, right? Yeah, and then we'll go here instead. Does that work out? Yeah, okay, but then okay, so then we have, so if there's data else, so here if to the right is a hole, then we want to do this stuff. And this can go in the else here then. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. So we want to step. Yeah, no, this should be totally fine, I think. Okay, so she always picks up the first one. Oh, I might have no. Let's see. So we say, hey, if this is a data cube, then step there. Right, we set this up. So we set this up. We say, hey, the nearest data cube is this guy. Then if there's a data cube, we step else. We check if there's a hole. If yes, we pick up mem2 and give that to mem1. Not sure how this. Let's see. Let's just follow this gal and let's see. Okay, spots. Okay. So we're in mem1. We have nothing. Oh, I guess here we need a step. So what we could do is, I guess, set this, then it would be fine. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, it still takes like 45 seconds. We could do just a sort here. Would that be quicker? I'm not sure. It might be. Let's see, and so the problem is also that, so this thing, so this can be put here, I guess, right? That's fine. Okay, I guess not. Oh yeah, okay, so we can't put something in the else here. We just put that at the end here, I guess. Yeah. So drop. Okay. Oh yeah, so at this point the initialization of this thing is wrong, right? So let's so we can actually fix it by not initializing. So we just do it like this. We don't need to initialize this either. We can do here or mem1 is 0 or mem1 is nothing. We can remove this. We can pick up mem1. Okay, this works. Is this faster? Oh, it is faster than what we had, but it's still not great. Like, I need to win a factor 1.5. Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree here. Let's see, like this seems. So maybe we want to do a sort with these guys, but that's... I'm not sure about that either. Let's see. Do we have like steps in this process that we can speed up? We can, right? We can skip the initialization. Right, so we can skip this, we can skip this, and we can do or mem1 is 0 or mem1 is nothing. I mean, we can just start. Instead, we can actually, so we can say mem1 is 0, delete this, and we can start with a step up, right? That's also a big win, right? This is still, it's not fine, I guess. This should be mem1. Okay, that's still not. It's a little bit better, but it's not really what you want to be doing. Yeah, I'm not sure we can do this more quickly if we go by this. What we could do is we could make all of them walk down here and try to do some like heap sort-esque thing. Like if we look at the time steps, then basically the second part takes as long as the first part, right? So if we can speed that up by a lot, then we yeah. Let's see. I mean, sorting the whole thing doesn't really make any sense. That would just take way too long. I mean, we would need a big optimization step to get this to work. I guess we don't need, we can skip a check here, that actually matters a lot, right? Here we go. Ooh, that's not exactly what I meant to do. Let's see, maybe this should be here then? Okay, that's a lot faster but also wrong. Maybe this is the failure case, right? I think it was. Okay, maybe it was not. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is a 0 in here, right? So maybe we can I guess just setting mem1 to 99 is okay for this, right? Just delete this. Oh yeah, and then let's just do this, and then delete these classes. I mean, it matters an instruction, but I guess we can try to shave that off if we feel like we could use the speed. So this is actually, like, I'm starting to think that we might be able to get to it. Like, shaving off 5 more seconds might be doable. Let's see. We have a, if below is a shredder, yeah, that's just a 1 step. This does seem fairly efficient. So do we have another thing we could be doing? Let's see, we have... Oh, we can remove this check. I'm not sure that gives us better runtime, but it does not. Let's see. Yeah, on the other hand, on the one hand, I'm kind of happy about it in the sense that we managed to get it so far optimized. On the other hand, it could be problematic because we need to shave off 5 more seconds, and I think we've got all of the low-hanging fruit here. Oh, we don't... We can... Oh, this is gonna be big, I think. Okay, so instead of doing this, I think we can do this and then this. this, so we don't need to save it in memory. I'm pretty sure this is huge. Yeah, let's see. Wait, this is slower? That's not what I was expecting. I mean, it makes sense from a computational standpoint, but that's okay. Let's just run it again to make sure that this wasn't like a coincidence. That's not what we want at all. Let's see. Did I change something around? I probably pressed like, yeah, I pressed undo once and that's messed it up. Okay, let me just, okay, so let's undo a couple times. Like this should be fine. Yeah, here we have undo. Yeah. Okay, this should be fine. It does look like this is faster. That's not. It's. I mean, it's just 3 seconds, but that's very interesting. So actually doing the lookup takes more time than reading it from memory, which is perfectly logical, but it's very interesting that happens. Let's see. Yeah, this doing. I mean, probably doing the step left. No, it doesn't take more time, right? Or it does take more time because you have to keep checking. What we could do for this part is that we set to mem4 our starting position, and can we then do like, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? We could do this, which okay, doesn't work. Apparently, do we overwrite mem4 somewhere? I don't think we do. Okay. Can we do? We can't do give to mem4, right? That's no. Okay. No. So just stepping down is fine. That's a shame. Maybe. Okay, so we see that some of them take a little bit longer, and it's probably because they do the wall check. If they don't have to do the comparison, they're gonna do the wall check. And let's step forward a little bit, right? So everyone is the same here. And the people who don't have a lower one are gonna check, hey, is there a wall here? We don't really want to be picking it up along the way, right? The thing that we have, because that would just mean that we get the same problem that we have had before. Yeah, it's gotta be something like I haven't had a problem with the loop being an issue and having to unroll it. So I guess, I mean, well, I guess we could put this in here. That saves a jump. Um, then this should be here, I guess. We could walk her to the right while they're doing this and then go like this. I guess that's... Is that faster? I guess it is, right? Because then from here, if the minimum cube is somewhere over here, she'll have to... So if you go like this, then you always have to walk the full length, and if you have to... So that might be worthwhile. So let's see, then what we're gonna do is jump. If this is not a hole, step right. So we're gonna do that. Then what we'll do is, if I'm standing on a cube, we'll set mem3 to be the current spot. Actually set mem1 to be the current spot. And then we can go into this, but then we need to switch this around. We need to switch this around. We want this to be a shredder. Ooh, that just doesn't work, right? Because we can't detect that we're at the end of the line here, whereas we can in the other way. Okay, so I'm gonna just undo this. Let's see. Wait. Let's just run it a couple times. So we're gonna have to get this out of here. This is not necessary then. Yeah. Let's see. Can we do something about this? I guess not, right? If to the right is a data cube, we can't really, like, then we know it's not a hole, but otherwise we do need to check for that. Maybe what we can do is have them step up. I'm not sure if that matters. I think that might have mattered. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. I'm not quite sure, but it could have mattered. It felt a little bit faster. Let's see. Okay, so the issue is that we can't really use these guys to like that would be another way to go, right? To use these. What we could do is like have like this guy try and, I mean, so sorting this line would be the other option, but I'm not entirely sure if we could do that. We might need a different approach even. But to be fair, I'm not sure what it would be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop streaming here. Uh, and we'll try to look at this with a fresh mind another time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.